What's up, my baby Libras and baby Leos? How y'all doing? If you hear screaming, excuse me. Excuse all that screaming. That would be my son playing his PlayStation 4. He's online. So what's going on, y'all? Other than all this crazy stuff that's going on in the world right now, it's getting kind of bad. Well, it's not kind of, it's really bad. It's messed up. So wait a minute, so like, I got my brain thinking a lot. So like, for the past, like, couple days, like, I was, like, talking to my Pisces about a lot of things that I didn't understand that goes on with my race, with black people. Beautiful people, basically. I was trying to figure out, like, why do we, like, hurt each other, like, hurt ourselves? Some people think it's one thing, some people think it's another thing. I've been, like, asking a lot of people, just to get everybody's opinion on it before I have to start turning my wheels in my brain. So then, like, I came up with a couple things. My sister, she said it was a curse. A couple other people said it was a curse. I don't believe in curses, so I don't know. But, like, so, like, I was thinking, like, it's called a pattern. I mean, I got to think about it, like, from generation to generation. Like, when you're hurt inside, like, say something bad happened to you within your past that you could never let go. And I'm not talking about relationship-wise. That's not something that has something to do with family, real close friends, or, and you go through this emotion of being sad, being upset, being hurt, but you push it in the back of your mind. You don't try to face the problem. You just throw it back there. So then it's like you get in a relationship, you get married, whatever. Whoop, whoop. So then you end up having a child. Now remember, this past that you had could have been anything. Like, your mama could have sold you off for drugs. You could have got raped, molested, any kind of crazy stuff. So from being hurt from all of that, you just hold that in. You don't want to talk about it because it hurts too much to let out. So let's say you just get into this relationship, you get married, you get into a boyfriend and girlfriend, you have a baby. So it's like all this hurt and pain that you have, you're taking it out on your family. Like, you're doing crazy stuff, like you're on drugs, you're drinking, you're doing this, blah, 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 blah. So then your child ends up seeing this, and then your child builds on this angry stuff. Wait, I'm gonna switch this around a little bit. I'm gonna leave her. Come on, listen. It's all gonna come in. I'm trying to tell you, it's all gonna come in together. Cause I'm gonna leave her. We have to balance everything off and analyze everything. Just you know how we are. So then let me make a better way. So my son's father, okay, has a big problem with his father, which his father had a big problem with his father, and that his father had a problem with that father. So it went down in this pattern. So one day, me and my son's father were sitting down and he was talking about all the problems he had with his father, how he couldn't forgive him, how this, that, and the third. Okay, and then he didn't understand why his son doesn't respect him or like him like that. I said, because it's a pattern that's been created into this family. You have to be the one to stop the pattern. Make it work with your son. Talk to your son. Stop the pattern of the hatred, or it's going to keep going on through generations. And then it can end up getting real bad. You never know. My son's kid can turn around and do the same thing to him if he doesn't break the pattern. Or he can turn around and do the same thing to him and start drinking, doing drugs, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And then when he has his family, his kid's going to see, and it's going to go down the line, down the line, down the line, down the line. Because when you're so hurt, when you don't handle the problem that hurts you and you try to hide this problem, you end up doing crazy things. Because you're just like, if my mama didn't love me, if my dad abandoned me or didn't love me, or if this person didn't love me that was close to me, what the hell makes me think that you're going to love me? So you end up getting this cold heart, really cold heart. And you just start pushing people away. You start letting go of true love. You just let it go. Okay? You just let it go, and you just turn out to be this person that just has all this anger and just don't give a fuck about the world. Now, some people, when they have this anger, they end up, doing the drugs, drinking, or whatever. Some females, when they have this problem, they end up prostituting, they end up doing all kinds of crazy stuff, doing drugs, drinking as well, abandoning their own kid. Even in relationships with men, they end up, getting a right female, and they end up taking it out on that female. Like, how do I know that you ain't going to do what everybody else did in my life? Every female did in my life, or everything my father did, or cousin did, or whoever. How do I know that you're not going to do that too? So you built this big ass fucking wall. You just become this ruthless ass fucking person. When you have kids, your kids feel this energy, and when they see things, they mimic it. Remember, kids have 2 years old. They have brains like SpongeBob. They eat everything up. They see everything. So when your kid gets older, they end up doing it too. The same thing as you're doing. And I think it causes a pattern, a real big pattern. Or if a child isn't getting enough love than what another person is getting, they get jealous and they end up hurting the other person or stealing something from them because they're jealous from that. That's what I kind of came up with. It's like a pattern in family of being just hurt and hatred and just goes straight down the line. Because there's a lot of people that went through a lot of stuff. I'm one of them people. And some people can actually heal themselves from it. I healed myself from it. But my problem is that I can talk about it, but I'd rather not talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just now used to, like when I turned about, when I was like 27 years old, I was scared to sleep in the dark by myself because of what I went through as a child. I would always think that this person was coming in my room. So I had to sleep with some kind of light in my room. Yeah, shit can happen. Childhood memories could, if you don't handle the problem, it could tear you up. I had to handle the problem because I'm a strong person. I'm very strong. Very, very, very strong. I could take all kinds of blows. Even when it comes down to a broken heart, I can take that blow. But sometimes I even fall, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get into this dark corner and just cry, you know what I mean? The strongest person can fall, you know? It's really hard to handle a lot of things in this world, very hard. So like, even I cry, I fall and I cry. And that's what what I said to my Pisces before, like, we started dating, I'm demanding this respect. And I'm also telling him, I said, I'm a very strong woman. Very strong. Very, very strong. I went through abuse. I raised 3 kids. I went through a lot of things by myself. I don't expect no man to take care of my kids. It's my responsibility. We ain't married dudes. And even if we was married, I wouldn't even make it a big thing to make it your responsibility because it's mine. And I told Kenny I don't need your money because I have my damn own. I said everything can be 50-50 with us. I love everything to be balanced, not unbalanced. And, I said, I don't give a fuck what you got. I don't care what type of clothes you wear. I don't care about your damn car. I don't give a fuck about none of that stuff because I don't care about materialistic things. I really don't. So, I told him sometimes when I get too strong in my head, I have to fall. Sometimes I fall and I break down and I cry when things get a little bit out of control with a situation because I am one person and people throw me around and being like 100 people when I'm not. I'm one person with a big heart and care about people. And some people, they take advantage of that careness or, I just put everybody before Sam. You know what I mean? I forget things. So sometimes I forget about me. So sometimes I fall, get down, I fall, and I cry because everything that I hold inside of myself, I never get a chance to bring that out because I have to deal with other people's problems, you know. So for me to be a better me, I have to fall. And when I fall, I need you to be the stronger king to be able to run a castle without your queen. And when you fall, which is normal, you know, everybody falls, kid. Nobody don't stay strong forever. Everybody break down and fall. Even men cry too. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I say to my son when he did that? I'm about to change the subject, but I tell him those are another way of praying to God is through your tears. But I told him, like, if you fall or anything happens, then I'm going to have to step up, be a queen, and run the castle. I'm sorry for the way I'm talking, though, because, like, my lower back is really, really killing me, and my calves are, too. So if I'm working out, because, like, this summer, I'm trying to change my whole body look. But, oh, man, I'm in so much pain. Like, my mom gave me, like, muscle relaxers to calm the pain down. So excuse me if I'm talking, like, a little bit, like, slurry and stuff like that. I'm very sorry. But, yeah, so, like, I told him, you have to have a backbone messing with me. I mean, it's cool to, like, my husband can be very, very caring at times and very, very giving, and people take advantage of that, and that's when the queen got to step in and put an end to that. You know, tell people straight up. But like I said before, Leo's the only person that I basically stepped out of my marriage with and been with. Any other guy that disrespects, like, my husband, try to talk to him, my husband say what he got to say in peace, and then I say something that's over peace, because you shouldn't be disrespecting. Not only did you disrespect my husband, you disrespected me as well. I'm telling you, I'm fucking married, then stay the hell away from me. It is what it is. Don't look at me, don't try to talk to me, don't do none of that dumb shit, because you're disrespecting my husband. I don't like nobody disrespecting anything that I love. You know. Well, you know, I'm not in love with them, but, you know, I love and care. You already know who I'm in love with, so whatever. So it's like, me as a person, the sweetest person in the world. Sweetest freaking person in the world. Sweetest person in the world. I got a whole bunch of love to give. You know, I'm not no gold digger, none of that shit, because I don't give a fuck about it. And I had to explain all that to my husband, you know what I mean? So that he can get a better look at who I am. I knew him for a long period of time, don't get that wrong, but that doesn't mean that he really knows me, you know? Not everybody knows who I am. You know what I mean? People think that just because I have boys that be sitting here trying to holler at me, this, that, and the third, and I'm sitting here hollering at these mugs. MF, no. I'm not doing that. I'll be ignoring the crap out of people. No. Not at all. Not at all. You know, people just think the worst about me, and that's a shame. Like, I really would want people to get to know me. Don't assume nothing about me, 'cause I'm not a bad person at all. Sweetest person you ever meet in this world. Big heart. Care about everybody. Try to give the best good advice that I possibly can. Yeah. I love God with all my heart and soul, so I love my Bible with all my heart. And I love talking about my Savior, which is Jesus Christ. You know, one thing that I'm really goaly on, my goal is for my kids to become something 10 times better than what I became. That's my biggest goal, for them to be better than me. So I stay on their butts all the time. I'm very proud of all of them, though, because I really think that God blessed my womb. Okay, true indeed. I be delivering giants. You would think that I slept with a giant, the way these kids, how tall my kids are. My 13-year-old is a couple inches taller than me. Yes, crazy. Yes, and I'm 5'8.5". But she's not going to go nowhere. She's taking after me because I was the shortest one growing up. And then when I turned 13, I swelled up to 5'8.5", and I never changed from there. I stayed 5'8.5". But like everybody on my father's side is taller. They're tall, so yeah. But my kids, like, beautiful. I thank God for them every day. Beautiful souls, beautiful hearts, beautiful minds. I'm very proud of myself because I took place in raising them to be that way. I was so happy when I was pregnant with my kids because I felt as though it was my turn to teach my kids to be better, to be different, to love with all their heart and to care. But don't let nobody test you. That's what I be saying to them all the time. You know, to help people out. Yeah. And they do that. They do. They really do that, and I can't be more proud of them. So everybody thinks that money makes you rich. Nah, it's not true. You do need money to pay your bills, but that's not what makes you rich or make you the best person in the world. It's love. Yeah. And to have God's grace of love in your family is the most beautifulest thing. So even though I don't have $1 million, I feel like a billionaire because I have so much love. A lot of people love me. A lot of people do. They love to be in my energy, in my circle, and I'm real thankful that I have that. You know what I mean? So I already feel like a billionaire, and that's all that matters to me. It's true love. I don't like fake stuff at all. I can usually sniff out a fake person, and sometimes I don't say nothing when people lie to me. When I know that they're lying, I don't really say nothing. I just give them a chance to tell me the truth. I know deep down inside, the person's lying to me. You're hiding stuff, you're lying to me, I know that. But I just, look at my cat. You seen her? That chick is gaining weight. She really just made this bed just jump a little bit. But yeah, shake a little bit. I meant to say jump. Really Sam, I meant shake. This bed was jumping, my ass be gone. But like, yeah, I see right through people, you know. And that's a scary thing for me too, because I don't want to see through nobody, to be honest with you. I'd rather just sit back and be able to trust a person, and a person can trust me and understand who I am. Mm-hmm. But everybody assumes the worst about me, and I'm kind of used to them doing that, and I allow it to be done. I don't really fight for you to like me because, to be honest with you, why should I care if you like me or not? I don't have to prove nothing to you. The only person I have to prove something to is God. So if you don't like me, then that's your business, right? I mean, what can you do? Ain't nothing you can do. Not at all. No. You know another thing that grinds my gears is when people get in competition with me. You're in competition with me for what? Believe it, you're in competition by yourself. Because I'd never be in competition with nobody. If you make it to the top, I congratulate you straight the fuck up, especially if you are, if you're African American. Like, I respect the crap out of you. I will give you nothing but love and a hug for that, and a talk. You know what I'm saying? I respect any man out here that does the right thing, or any woman out here that does the right thing. There's never no hate and never no competition. I don't do that to nobody. And if you think you're in competition with me, then you're in competition by yourself, boo-boo. You're wasting your time. I don't do competitions with men. I don't do none of that stuff. Not at all, baby. Look what I just did. 19 minutes. I guess I'll come back on. I'm going to come back on, y'all beautiful people, my Libra babies and Leo babies. I love y'all so much. I'm going to come back on this dip, though, because even though I like looking all tired and stuff, I ain't fully ready to sleep. This medicine didn't fully lock me out yet. So I'm going to come back up on this one, okay? I love y'all. On my heart. Peace, babies.